Yep.
Huckabee demands Israel aggressively investigate murder of Palestinian-American killed in terrorist act. The U.S. ambassador to Israel, Mike Huckabee, on Tuesday called on Israeli authorities to aggressively investigate the killing of Sayfollah Musallet, a 20-year-old Palestinian-American who was reportedly beaten to death by a gang of extremist settlers in the West Bank village of Sinjil on Friday. We asked Israel to aggressively investigate the murder of Musallet, an American citizen who was visiting family in Sinjil when he was beaten to death in the West Bank, Huckabee wrote on X. There must be accountability for this criminal and terrorist act. Saif was only 20 years old. According to the family, Mussallet was visiting the West Bank from Tampa, Florida to reconnect with relatives to visit the family-owned farmland. This is unimaginable nightmare and injustice that no family should ever have to face, the family said in the statement. We demand the U.S. State Department lead an immediate investigation to hold the Israeli settlers who killed Saif accountable for their crimes. Israel military officials said that confrontation began when Palestinians threw rocks at settlers, lightly injuring two. IDF forces were deployed to the area and used non-lethal crowd control methods, the army said. So far, no Israeli suspects have been arrested in connection with the killings. 2 Israeli minors detained on Friday night for suspected involvement in public disturbances were later released to house arrest. A reserve soldier questioned by the military police over the shooting during the incident was also released. The Palestinian Health Ministry said Musallet was fatally beaten during an attack by Israeli settlers in the area. Another man, 23-year-old Mohammed al-Shalaba, was shot in the chest and also killed during the same incident.
Damn.
Sources in the Israel police told the newspaper that the lack of the autopsy and the fact that the bodies were not transferred to the Israeli authorities may complicate the investigation. Yeah, man.
They're like, hey, we shot him and we're going to investigate ourselves.
That's a different person, though. That's 2 people.
Yeah.
They killed. So you guys are saying that these guys came out and threw rocks, allegedly. This is all that you guys do this every single time, bro. They threw rocks at you. Oh, my God. They threw rocks. You guys are in the West Bank. You guys shouldn't even be in the West Bank. First of all, you shouldn't be there by the law, the law that you guys even got the land under. You're not supposed to be in the West Bank. You're making settlements there. You got your troops there at the same time. Okay. So now these people are, you pretty much put them in an open air prison on the West Bank too. So now you're saying, okay, if they do anything, say these people allegedly threw rocks, you can say that what they say about us, we smell like weed. Oh, we look suspicious. We know this whole game. Everyone here knows the game here. So now you beat to death an American citizen who's visiting his family, beat him to death because you don't care he's American. You already shown us that you don't have any respect for America anyway.
Well, they're like, what is America going to do? And I mean, like, under this administration, he let Russia, put bounties on our soldiers and didn't do nothing about it. But this is an American, he's going to blow it off. Oh, he shouldn't have been. But Mike Huckabee, good thing for him coming out. No, you need to do something about this because you killed an American, period. You know what I'm saying? Like, at the end of the day, that's an American. I done seen us do a lot of stuff for Americans overseas, but if you're going to beat one to death.
Beat him to death, man. For nothing. There's nothing you can say that he did. You beat him to death and you shot another dude in the chest. For what?
But if the American's Palestinian, they don't care.
I mean,
they're like, we're going to.
The fact of the matter is that he even said something about this.
Yeah.
I can appreciate that.
I appreciate that.
I mean, like, okay, because you could just let this just fade away. Because I've been hearing about this for a little minute now. This didn't just happen. This happened probably a week or more ago. So, I mean, for us to keep talking, that's why I wanted to bring it up.
And it's like, is Israel going to bring those 2 men, or the men that beat him to death, they're going to put him to trial?
They haven't even found him. How do you not know who I guarantee you have every piece of that on camera. Everything. You know exactly who it was. You know exactly what military people shot. You know everything. That's why we don't trust you. That's why I'm going to be honest with you. I dislike the Israeli government. At this point in time, dislike them and completely 100%. I think you have a horrible government. I cannot wait till you guys have the opportunity to vote them out. I hope you do a better job than what we did during our election, because we got a bum in ours in office for us as well. So let's not get this twisted. This is not me just looking at you guys.
Don't say that about the king now.
He's a bum. He was, you know what I mean? I don't like that dude. I don't like anyone he has in his administration at all. I do hope that these guys get some type of justice for this kid. He's 20-year-old American citizen beaten to death. You understand what that means? You understand what kind of fear he had to go through to be beaten to death? It's not like getting shot and it's over.
It's not even getting knocked out. No, they're beating you until you're not making sounds and noises.
And they didn't stop, and no one stopped them. Not the military. They didn't care if there was military there because the military is on their side to protect them and probably watched him while they beat this person to death. Didn't care that he was an American. And you know what? We need to start holding people accountable over in that area because you guys have done a lot over there.
It's crazy. Like the Israelis treat the Palestinians like the European Americans did the blacks in the 20s and 30s. Just got away with it.
Yep.
Got away with it.
Absolutely.